This module will demonstrate how to set up the needed frequencies to create a link on the fiber Ip-20 network element. This demonstration is shown on the Ip-20c, but the principle and the steps are the same across the Ip-20 platform. We will start the demonstration right after the successful login, demonstrated in a previous module. To set up the radio frequencies on the network element, go to the radio menu. Next, under the radio menu select the radio parameters submenu. You can see under this page the list of available to configure radios. In our case, we will be reconfiguring the first radio core to reflect the new frequency setting that is reflected in our radio plan. The frequency set currently is different than the one in our plan, so we will need to edit the parameters to reflect our plan. The same goes for the transmit power level. With the radio desired selected, click the Edit button to show the parameters of this core. Now, select the transmission frequency text box to edit the transmission frequency. Next, select the receiving transmission frequency to edit it. Clear the box and put in your desired frequency. Next, select the power output level text box to put in the new desired power level from your radio plan. Next, select the link ID text box to input the new needed link ID. Now, click Apply to save all of the parameters changes. In case the new radio parameters are not yet updated, you can refresh the page to show the new levels. Please observe the changes that took place. You can see the new receiving signal level to be of good value. The higher the value for the receiving signal level, the better the radio communication between the two ends of your link. As the RSL value is a negative value, please note that -33 is higher than -38 decibels. Of course, the same parameters need to be configured on the remote end with the observation that the RX and TX frequencies will be mirrored on the other element. Now, as we have set the correct frequencies and the two radios can hear each other, we need to deal with the language, the MRMC scripts. These scripts define how the radios behave according to the communication standard, in what channel bandwidth and at what capacity they can perform. First, go to the MRMC status submenu to observe the current operational modulation and capacity, which for us should be 0, as the parameters are not configured. Next, to set a different script, we will go to the script standard, in our case etc, and select the new, desired script. Select the radio port on which you want to operate the change from the upper menu. The profile we will operate is profile 1504, with 28 MHz channel bandwidth, and adaptive modulation. So, in this way we have selected profile 1504, with adaptive modulation from a maximum profile 10 to a minimum profile 2, operating between 83 megabits per second to 243 megabits per second. To confirm our selection, we will press Apply, which will reset the whole unit for a couple of minutes until the new script is loaded and the device can operate it. As long as the same script is running on the other side of the link, we will have a working link from the radio point of view. The new MSE value should now reflect an operational radio link if the parameters were configured correctly. Please observe this scenario here. The lower the value for the MSE, the better the quality transmission of our link. MSE values are also reported in negative values, in decibels. One small note, -99 MSE value means no communication or MRMC mismatch. Please observe here the new modulation and capacity, under the MRMC status menu. Our 1+0 link is now ready to transmit over 240 megabits per second traffic across, over the best propagation conditions and more than 80 megabits per second in the toughest propagation conditions, before complete link fading. This concludes our demonstration on setting the link frequencies, the link ID parameters, adjusting the output power level and setting up the correct scripts and modulation for our 1+0 link. Thank you for your attention.